What's up, guys? It's Bill with MaddenProdigy.com, here to bring you guys another free tip. And over the last couple weeks, I've been just kind of looking at YouTube videos for offense just to see, kind of what's out there and stuff. And the thing that I'm seeing a lot of is, how to beat cover twos, how to score one play touchdowns on cover threes and cover fours. That's great. One play touchdowns are fine. We have, several ways to do that too. But what do you do? If you're playing a good player, you can't run, one play touchdowns every time you get the ball. Good players know how to adjust to it. They know what's coming. They know how to use it and take routes away. So, kind of what do you do in the meantime to make your opponent just have to rethink what he's doing and use their different routes to set the big plays up like that? We're going to show you just one simple concept and one play. And let's see, this play is in several playbooks, two of them that I can think of right off the top of my head. So number one, it's in the Jets playbook, and I know it's in the Steelers playbook. And the play that we're talking about is Ohio spacing. We're going to go over a couple different concepts on how to get people open. You can get anywhere from 10 to 15 yards or more a pop, just depending on what kind of defense your opponent's going against. This play does not work well against man coverage. I'll say that right up front. But if your opponent's, most people will stay in zones. So, if your opponent's running zone, this will give you the ability to make your opponent rethink, you know, what they're going to use or what they're going to cover. And then, like I said, it'll set stuff up for different one-play touchdowns and big gains out of this formation. So we're going to pick Ohio spacing, and let me restart it because I think I accidentally picked a man coverage here on defense. We'll start out and just nickel cover four, and then we'll just kind of audible down to cover threes and cover twos. So number one, I'm just going to run this play as is just to show you um, how this works. Notice what the zones do here. Whoa, holy shit. What the hell was that? Practice mode, maybe? Oh, I turboed myself or something on accident there. Okay. As you can see that against the cover three with only one adjustment, or a cover four, I'm sorry, with only one adjustment, that X receiver is going to be wide open because you know why? It creates the way the zones are playing, and with the two different little hook curls and the flat route, it just kind of creates chaos. They don't know who to cover and where to go. The route on the right, that one kind of creates confusion. Now we're going to audible to a cover three. I'm just going to do the same thing. Right here, the only adjustment that I'm going to make is I'm going to smart route the triangle receiver, and we'll tell you why we do that here in a second. But as you can see, that this route actually has to be usered. Okay, so that route's going to be wide open. I'll show you against cover two as well. Man, that defensive end just screaming in. All I'm doing is I'll just have my icon on them. Okay, maybe that's what I'll do in game mode. Whoops, that was cover four. Let me do cover two one more time, just to show you by default, what happens. Just gonna smart route him. So easy dot, and we're getting about 7 to 10 yards a pop just by doing that. And I realize that route is easy to take away. That's an easy route to go down there and use her. But we are using this play to set other stuff up. And we're going to make one more adjustment here. And this is where it kind of gets glitchy. We're going to put the halfback on a wheel. We're still going to smart route the slot receiver. And now I'm just going to stare down the wheel route. I'm not even going to pay attention to the X receiver. I'm going to roll out to the right, and I'm going to pass lead that to the right. Another kind of a zone glitch is it creates confusion. It makes like a switch glitch to where the cornerback and the linebacker, they don't really know who to cover here. And I usually pass lead this to the outside. Just an easy dot for, 10 yards. Now let's look at cover 3. So we got a cover 3. Now we got a curl flat out there. That should actually do a really good job of taking away the wheel route, you'd think. But he gets sucked down into coverage, and you're able to pass lead that to the right for another easy 10 to 15 yards. So we're going to go cover 3. We're going to smart route the out route. And, you can try to, if you're going to roll out, rolling out helps us play a little bit. I think you can also slide protect to the right. Once again, he gets sucked in. And it's an easy completion. So, I will say that cover 2 will lock that wheel route out up, but we're not even looking at X. That's our other read, but this is against cover 2 here. What you can do against a cover 2 is you're going to see right away that it's cover 2. You can roll out and you can hit this little curl route. It's easy, it's a short yardage play, but it's a play that's hard. If you do it right and your opponent isn't a genius on offense, you can dot that up, and it's gonna, if he tries to use her the middle, chances are you're gonna have the wheel route. If it's cover 2, you're gonna have this route. Now people will adjust to it, good players will, but it's gonna set up other things once they try to adjust. Like I said, you can get the one play touchdowns. You just can't run those every single play. You can run them a few times a game and get away with it. But it's stuff like this that make you good on offense, because you still can use your routes to manipulate certain zones. And once again, it doesn't matter. Cover 2, the only different read that you make is you're going to be reading the wheel route, and you're going to look at the O receiver, and the rollout is going to cause the linebacker to drift over, and you should be able to hit O easily if that wheel route's covered, as long as you don't take a sack like that. This time I'm just going to stay in the pocket. I'm not going to roll out. Whoops, that was a, I think that was a cover 4. And I'm going to put my icon on somebody different. That's glitchy there. I mean, the rollout is going to help that, but you can still hit that route, easily. So we're going to cover 4 right here. Simple right there. There's a glitch. Nobody knows what to do or who to cover, so it leaves that route open. They all go to that side. So what happens if my opponent base aligns? Does that help? Base align and pass commit. First, we're going to look at X. Nope, still gets over pursued. The linebacker over pursues, try to cover one of the tight ends, the O tight end to be exact. Try it with cover 3. We're going to base align, pass commit. Easy dot, 6, 7 yards, no problem. Now we're going to baseline, and we're going to look at the wheel route. Now we'll look at a cover 3 sky. Baseline, we'll press. Off, insta sack there. Baseline press. And I'm gonna put these guys in spies. This is crazy. Practice mode's just too crazy. Block sheds, so kind of keep them off me just to show you. That time, for some reason, let me do it again. And keep in mind, like I said, we're just looking at the one route. Easy dot. Guys, I hope this tip helped you. It's just one play. You know, our next playbook offensively is coming soon. We've learned a lot of stuff like this, you know, just offensively that's going to make it really, really hard for your opponent to use their certain routes. And we got a good mix of stuff. And we show you how to really manipulate zones in all different ways. And of course, easy one play touchdowns, cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, and man coverage. So guys, thanks for watching. Please leave the video a like. Have a good day.